Hello everybody and welcome back to Campsite Hustle. I'm just putting in a few more trees and bushes and stuff between all of our little campsites here. Just to make sure they've got a bit more privacy from each other, but also just so it feels a bit more like you are indeed camping in the trees. I'm just dotting a few around. I've also gone around the entire outside of the area as well. Just to get it away from the road, because I was having a look around some of the sites and almost in most of them, you can have this view of the road in the distance and all these big trucks coming by and things. I kind of wanted to get rid of that. So we've closed that off now with some trees all the way around the perimeter, which I think works quite well. It just seals it off from the road, so all of the busy road noise and all of the trucks and everything coming past, you can't see them anymore. Constantly stuck in traffic over there, so you can't see that anymore either. So I've closed all of that off. I think that helps quite a bit when you're in the site itself. I've just been dotting some trees around and just some decoration, basically, so it's a nice place to be. So some wildflowers, stuff like that. Just making my way around each one and adding a bit in. I don't need to add loads because it is quite well filled in. I'm actually struggling to find the sites now from above. So I'm coming into this mode and I can't see where everything is. Because I pop a few trees down and all of a sudden everything gets hidden. We're going to have to go for a little walk around, I think, at ground level and have a look. But I think we've about finished our new area. Might put a couple down here. Just let's fill in this area a little bit and just separate it a little bit from the picnic area. I'm going to keep an eye on our fuel side of things as well. I think I've got a can left, or 2 cans left. I do need to go and buy some more. Not sure what time the petrol station closes. It may have already closed, but we can get that first thing in the morning. We're not enough to get through the night anyway. Might put a few more just here. Just to block that up a little bit. I think that's basically it, though, decoration-wise. So I was going to put my footpath through, wasn't I? Ages and ages ago, it seems. I was going to come through all the way through the footpath. It was going to sail all the way through here, then come through here and out. I don't know if I'm really going to do that now. So I was going to do it a couple of episodes ago when we started this, but I thought, well, we'll keep it a bit more wild, so we don't necessarily want a footpath going through the whole thing. Still kind of feel that way, but it is a shame I never got my footpath all the way through. But I don't know where I would shove it now. One of the reasons I disliked it was because it was going to have to go so close to everybody's campsite. I mean, I know we've done that down here, but along sort of the main pathway through, if you weren't staying here, you would take this pathway. I've never really gone super close to somebody's campsite, because if you were camping here, in real life, that would mean you get hundreds of people walking past your pitch to get through wherever they need to go down the pathway. So I don't think I'll bother. I think we'll just have this as the ending point. And this is just where people come and camp with all their own gear. They don't need any of the facilities, really. Not even got any lighting over here. I might put a couple of lights, actually. Because you can have... Is it those ones? Rustic lantern? I think it's that one. One of these, you light, it's a fire. It's not a lamp. It's just fire. You can also have some torches, actually, as well. Is that one of them? It looks like one, doesn't it? But let's have a look. Let's just place it and see what happens. Yeah, that's on fire. So we could have a few of those. So we could come around and light some of those. I mean, they stay lit anyway, but we could pretend we come around and light a few of those just around the place, just to add a bit of light in, but I'm not sure. Let's go for a walk, see what it looks like. So we've got a reasonably full campsite. Well, it's only 9 people now, but reasonably full. Now, this is sort of the entry point. So, of course, you could just walk over there as well. The entry point into sort of regular camping in the trees. So you walk in here and you've got your sites all the way around here. Everything is generally surrounded by trees. See, they've got a bit of a different view this side. And you've got your central area where everybody can come and toast marshmallows and just sit by the fire and keep warm or whatever. Come over here back to your campsite. Some of these are a bit close to that. Like this one, I think this one needs something just to block it off slightly. Because could you imagine if that was full of people and you've come to bed for the night and you're sat here or something with your cocoa and it's like, oh, there's a load of people sat right in my pitch. So maybe put something just here. And then you've got your wood storage over here. Got toilets, showers just there. So everybody's got what they need at this end of the site. But yeah, I think I'll just put something here. Just so it's a little bit more private. There we go. That'll probably do it, to be honest. Because everywhere else is sort of tree-lined anyway. Maybe something out the back there to stop people. I don't know. That's not bad, actually. Carry on our walk. So, yeah, we've got wood here. Then we've got the toilets and showers here through this little gap. Everybody's got something that they can use here facility-wise. You've got more camping here, more camping here. It's not bad. It's kind of, because I wanted it wild, so it does feel wild, generally. Or as wild as you're going to get in this game. So not too bad. It's just whether I want to put a trail through and any lighting. If I did want to go lighting, I wouldn't want to go full-on lighting. Because it's just going to get lit up with everybody's campfires. Yeah, I think it's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I don't think we really need to do anything here. I think it is done. Like I say, I mean, I could put some little lights, maybe around the picnic area, because obviously this would be pitch black in real life. On a cloudy night, you wouldn't be able to see what you're doing if you just come over to your picnic area. We could just put in a couple of small lanterns like this, because you could pretend that they come, you know, with their own matches or something, and they can light a candle in there. Just to give them a bit of light while they eat. If you want to come and cook your food in the evening, you can actually see what you're doing. I think we'll have that, but then around the sites themselves, we'll just generally leave it. Maybe something over here so you can cut some wood at night, or come and get some wood at night. Make sure we don't get any injuries. There we go. It just lights that up a little bit so you can see what you're doing there if you're swinging an axe. Otherwise, I think that's basically it. I think that's done. We'll have another look in the daylight, but I think that's pretty much done. So, what do I want to do now? I think we're onto this section now. Coming back over here, and I'm just going to give these guys in the posh bungalows who pay for a long stay of kind of a retreat and spa experience. I'm going to give these guys something else. So they're going to have a modern sauna and a modern hot tub. And that's going to be exclusively just for these customers, although everybody will probably hop in and use it. Where can we build these? Probably just over here like normal. And then pop them in afterwards. Oh, come on, Gig. So I've left something there. We can build this over here. It's fine. We'll build that there. Right. So I need to put an order in. Now, I think I already have an order in from the shop that I didn't put in the previous video. Every time I come back in here, I get lost. Because I've got no footpaths in here. It's like, where am I? Gotta find my way out. I also left the truck somewhere. Over here. Here we go. Just want to see if I can get some fuel. I would imagine it's closed, but let's just see while I'm out this way. To save a job in the morning. Because the jerry cans just are left here, aren't they? I mean, I'm not using the pump itself. Can I just get these? Quick slot's full, but I think you can. Now, the station itself might be closed, but I can still take the fuel I need. Because I've still got... What was that? I've still got 29% left. So on day 36 now, I filled this up once. Which is quite unbelievable. Let's chuck the axe down. That should keep us going. Hopefully quite a while, because we're down to 18% now. So I think we'd have got through the night anyway. Well, we almost certainly would have got through the night anyway. But now we've got plenty. We'll park it just here. So I think I've got a load of stuff there. Go and fill up with what we've got left. Good. That should keep us going for a little while anyway. We'll unload these and take these things in. I'll take these into the shop first. Which is such an easier job. Now they've brought this carrying thing in, it's just so much easier than before. Because you can do this. Empty out, and then you can just toss your box on the floor, move on to the next one, because it stays carrying them all. Toss that on the floor. Move on to your next one, and then just pick them all up at the end and throw them away. So much more simple than it used to be. And I really wish this would come into so many more games that I play. Like all of the shop sims and stuff where they got to restock and things like that. It's just so much better having it like this where you can carry multiple boxes. Tell you what, they take up a lot of room. I've had those before. Probably shouldn't have bought those. So once we've got the next shop, the medium shop, and I've got more space, I'm going to try and buy pretty much everything there is in the game, if possible. And we'll try and get it all in the shop before we finish. Right, we've got an MRE, and I think either some meat or some fruit or something, or some veggies. I'm not entirely sure what I purchased. We'll put the MREs down there. Some meat. Not sure where the janitor's got to. He's a bit messy in there. There he is, he's over there. We'll grab this for him. I don't think he's going to make it over to the shop for a while, so we'll help him out, because it is a bit dirty in here. 80%. Helped him out a little bit. I have a feeling the handyman, because I've not gone around the showers as well. I have a feeling the showers might be out of order here. So I should probably go and do that, because the handyman does walk around, look, but he now thinks he's finished. We're only 82%, Mr. Handyman. You really think that is completed? Job complete, you're done? Can't get the staff. Fortunately, my frames are tanking, because it's the night time. Hopefully that will get sorted soon. Because it does only seem to affect, or at least for me, it only affects the nighttime play. Occasionally during the day you might get a stutter, but it is quite rare. But during the night, this game does not run very smooth at all. I imagine it's got something to do with the lighting. Because if it was the trees, that would be happening all the time. There we go. At least our showers are back online. We've probably got some complaints over those. Because I've been too busy building this area and kitting it out with all sorts of stuff and decorating it, that I have neglected to be going around and doing all of the showers as well. Right, let's go to bed. Actually, I noticed on the way around. Let's just fill this up. And then we shall go to bed. I really do wish this would autofill. Why can't you tell him, hey, you know when it gets empty, just fill it. Spend the money. You can have the $50. Just spend it. You don't need my permission. Just go and do it. Take some initiative. Because you have to watch that all the time. Right, so no firewood. This seems to be... I don't know if this is a bug. This has come in ever since they changed the way you chop firewood. Because we've got plenty of firewood. And it's now in the location where they all need it as well. It's right next to them. So I don't really know why they complain over firewood. Seems like an odd complaint to be having. Right, bright and early. Raccoon's in. He'll be dealt with. Now let's put the order in for the stuff. I should have done this last night, really. Not that it matters, because we found out in the previous video, this time is just real time. It doesn't matter if you sleep or anything. So it wouldn't save that much time. 11 planks. We need 6 lots of metal. 4 lots of glass. 2 lots of glue. 2 lots of cement. 2 lots of paint. 3 concrete. And 2 roof tiles. I'm going to have this... I don't really want to pay $1,000, but I'm going to pay $1,000 to have this come in 2 minutes. I mean, we are making lots of money. It's an expensive thing, but I can't be bothered to wait all that time. So I don't think there's enough stuff to be getting on with to kill that time, really. Now, let's pick these up. Pop these in here. So this apparently is easier to place stuff on now. Actually, yeah, that does seem a lot better at placing stuff on your shelves. I don't really know if you really need your warehouse, though, to be honest. You know, now we've finished, or almost finished, the building side of things. I'm only ever going to be buying stuff for the shop. And you might as well, when it lands there, you might as well just take it in. Because it's not like you get a... I suppose you'd get a discount because you have it all delivered together if you go... Well, maybe. But you're only saving on delivery. I'm going to move these toilets and put them over there. Handyman is coming over right now, I believe, to try and fix them. But this is just going to be a toilet area now. I'm quite tempted, actually, to get rid of these and just have the better ones. Have these metal ones instead around here. I think that might work a bit better. I don't know. I mean, we're making lots of money anyway, so I don't think it doesn't make that much difference. But they would look a bit better than these plastic ones. This is starting to turn into a bit of a sort of music festival sort of side of things, isn't it? A load of plastic toilets everywhere. But I think the metal ones would look a bit nicer in there. Something I'm very tempted to do, to be honest. I don't know. How long's this got left on it? 2 seconds, 1 second. That's a lot of stuff. Right, what does this actually still need? Because I didn't make any sense of what I picked up there. Needs a lot of stuff, doesn't it? I could just dump them all here. It'll use what it uses and then just carry the rest over there. Rather than load the truck. Probably quicker to do this, to be honest. Now you've got that carrying ability. That can be built, and then we can just carry these over. Wow, that looks... I was not expecting that. How good is that? Quite nice to have one of those in the garden. how long before somebody uses it then? Even though technically it's not in use right now, how long before somebody walks in here and is using it before we placed it? Right, we've got a hot tub as well. So they're just going to go sort of here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to position these. But we'll do something like... maybe hot tub just there, and then sauna next to it there. I put the sauna just there. Because all what I say, I'm gonna have to put something round this, aren't I? I was just thinking, oh, we can put it here, put it against the footpath. This is the main footpath, where people spawn from. But if you were walking down to the beach, this is the main pathway to the beach. So everybody would be walking up and down here. And you'd have to walk past a load of people sat in just a towel, or sometimes not even, in the sauna. So we probably want to enclose that a little bit. Still in this area, but I think I might want to enclose it a little bit. So it isn't quite as open. So we can have it something like that, but we'll put a few trees around. Just to... keep it away from everybody a bit more. Put a tree in. Then we'll put some of these other trees around it, I think. Like it's going to have a use already. Somebody going straight in. There we go. Not bad. And then we can do the same round to here and then just give them some sort of entrance. Not bad. I think that'll probably do, actually. I don't know if I can squeeze one here anyway. Oh, we can. We'll put one there anyway, then. And then from this side... it's not bad from this side, to be honest. I might just put something here, and then that can be the way in. So just put a few more of the same trees, or these trees. Probably the same. Or the forest ones. We don't need them quite as big just here. Just put these just here. Something like that, and then just put the footpath down. And I think that will be done. That can be like that, and then we'll find our way in here somewhere. A bit difficult with all the trees now in the way. There we go. Perfect. Might put a couple of lights down. We are in the pocket area here. So we'll have another light just there. We'll have another light just there. I'll tell you what, this sauna is popular. Right, shall we have a look? Ooh, just need to put another one just there, don't we? Because as you're walking down here, you can see straight through. Just another tree there. There you go, just block that off a little bit more. Perfect. Quite nice. Look at this. Of course, I can use this. I live next door. It's like my own private one. Very nice. I wonder if it also all lights up. It looks like it does. I wonder if it should do, shouldn't it? That should all light up, I think, at night. Look quite nice. But like in here. Is that supposed to have glass in it? It's like a... I don't know, it's kind of weird, that, isn't it? It's 'cause I don't think there is glass there. I'm sure there should be, otherwise the steam's all just going to leave, so it's not going to be much of a sauna. But The bottom half of the door operates like a cat or a dog flap. Weird. Nice. So you can come and lay down in here, look. Nice. So you not just sit, but you can also have a lay down. And spy on people as they're walking by as well. I can spy on my staff here, look. See, they're not going to know I'm in here. I can spy on this snack shack. Nice. Yeah, I like that. It's quite calming in there. Do you like it? I think so. Seems to be having a good time. Right, so all that is done then. So I think we're basically finished with the entire site now, apart from the new shop. Which means getting rid of the old shop, I think, because... Do all these things... I'm not sure if I can build it just here. If I can build it just here, then that's fine, because I can just move stuff over. Let's find out. So I can't get the large one. The large one is gigantic. And unfortunately, its build area is bigger than the area I have available. So even if I was to get rid of the warehouse... Or maybe actually if I got rid of the warehouse, maybe we could fit the large shop on here. It's tight, but you know what? We could. But it would mean I'd have to remove the current shop first and the warehouse. But it is possible, because we can rebuild the warehouse. It gives you materials back. Would that fit on there? It looks like it might for a build. And we could have the large shop just at the entrance here. I think I'll go for that. I think it looks better. I don't know which way round I would have it. I mean, I suppose you'd have it that way round, really, because you want the sign pointing to the road. Rather than that way. But I think that way is the way I will end up having it. But I prefer the sign to be road pointing, but I think then you're just closed off. If we have it that way round, then you're totally closed off. You come to the shop, and you have to come right round again to come and try and get into the campsite. So we might have that. I need to reopen my shop again, because every time you have a look at one, your old shop decides to close. In protest. Yeah, you're not replacing me. And it closes your old shop for you. But if I get rid of the warehouse for a bit, because we don't need it for anything else at the moment. It's just whether or not, if I delete the old shop, what happens to the stock? That's what I'm thinking about here. Does it just go into boxes, or do I need to bleed it dry before closing it? I'd expect to bleed it dry, and then you can just get rid of it, and all of the stuff inside of it just disappears. But I don't really want to just have problems deleting it here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're going to have to move this as well. Temporarily, our ticket office is going to have to go somewhere else. Over there. Which is not actually the worst place for it anyway. We've got a gap here now. It's not the worst place. Because I could move these toilets back, and it could come on here, perhaps. Although the sign here is the reason I've got it here in the first place, because I want people to walk in and see the sign. So it would have to go on the car park side to make sense. I don't know. But I'd have to move now anyway for a little while. I mean, it could go there, but people... see, people are going to queue up there. It's kind of weird. So what I'd want it is here. We could move one of our car parks over there, perhaps. Have it just here. Or move a car park up a little bit, perhaps. Maybe... And that's... I don't think that one can it? But they could move further over. Let's have a little fiddle around here. That now, I don't think that would fit in there, would it? But it'd be nice if it did. Ooh! I think it might. Can I get it all the way up to the edge? You know what? I think I prefer that. Makes sense to get your tickets here and then off you go inside. Rather than on here anyway. Not keen on the angle of my car park now, but we can fix that a little bit. I hope we can. I don't know why that's having problems going any closer. It seems to like it sometimes, but not others. We'll have it like that, I guess. Preferred them all as they were, though, to be honest. All sort of side by side, but we need to go further over because of... Maybe move that. Maybe it's interacting with that. It's got to be the hedging, I guess, but... That's not too bad. We'll take that. It's a bit tight to get in this one if you were actually driving in, but they don't actually drive in anyway. So we can pretend. Not bad. So we now got welcome to the campsite, and you walk in, grab your ticket, and off you go. I kind of like that. I did like it as it was a thing as you walk in. Maybe we could put it on that bit of land, actually, rather than on the pathway. Now I've created a bit of land just at the side. Maybe just here would be better, because I do like the sign, as I said. That's better. So everybody who's coming in and they're driving in, it says, welcome to the campsite, open, which is what you want. Grab your ticket, in you go. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it's better on that side. So that's cleared that away from there. So if I get rid of the warehouse now... that should just give me all of the stuff. Raining heavy materials, but I think they all landed safely. If I put those in the back of the truck for safekeeping, then it's just a case of getting rid of this. I don't know what's going to happen when we do that. But that's going to be the next episode's project. Hope these do stay safe over here. Sometimes when you load in your truck, I've had a couple of times my truck not be in a very good place. So I've had it upside down before. I've had it vertically against, just like leaning up against the shop wall. So this is a bit of a risk. I don't know why I'm doing it one by one, the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is a bit of a risk. Let's move the... Let's leave the fuel there, actually. I was going to move the fuel, but if we're moving all of this stuff, it needs to move as well, doesn't it? Right, let's just move this stuff and just dump it behind my house. Like this, rather than load it into the truck. You don't need to load it all into the truck. It's way easier. I am glad that you get your materials back, that you can recycle them. And that's quite handy, because otherwise we'd have to have bought a new warehouse. Let's drive over here with these. I've left one behind. We'll go and grab that. Alright, so that's the warehouse. So it's just a case of... Can I delete the shop with everything inside it? Or not? We'll probably... I don't know, to move these things as well. The generator and things. It makes sense, I guess, to move the generator. For now. Just so we can use this entire square. Get the big shop on. Alright, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We're going to find out together. So I'm going to remove the worker, so nothing crazy happens there. Close the shop, so nothing crazy happens there. We'll take this stock with us, just in case the rest of it all goes away. At least we can salvage some of it. Right, Right, I have no idea what's about to happen at Trail's End. Let's see. Destroy. Okay, so everything just boxes up again. Good. I kind of hoped that was... I thought that obviously that's going to be the case with the materials. I kind of thought it would be, but you just never know. That's really good that it does that. Might as well just dump all of this to the side here. So we've got this huge piece of land. I really hope I can get the large one on now. I'm not sure where the warehouse is going to go, whether we're going to have the warehouse back or not. I might not have the warehouse. I might just have the delivery point instead of the warehouse. But we'll see. I'm hoping I can squeeze it in somehow. All right, let's just see if we can place the shop. And then I think we'll do the building side of it and everything else next time. I just want to see if we can place it. So we could choose now a different one. We could have the cement shop. Or we could stick with the wooden one. Not really sure what to go for now. I might go, to be honest, I might go for the cement one. Now we've got the large one. I know our... got some... See, we've got a mixture of wooden stuff. And then we've got, like, the ticket office is kind of made of stone. And our bungalows are a mixture of wood, stone, and metal. So we've kind of got a bit of everything. It'd be nice if you could see it. It's either the large log shop or the large cement shop. Does it even fit? Is the question. I think it might if that tree's not there. If I get rid of that tree, surely that fits on there. Surely. Maybe not. We might be stuck with the middle one after all. Let's try again. Oh, it doesn't fit, I don't think. Still doesn't fit. I thought it just fit on. It doesn't. We're going to have the medium one then, because there is no room to get this on, unfortunately. I don't think there's any way of placing it. There would be. It would fit on there if I could build it. But I've got no way of building it anywhere. Ah, what a shame. I really thought we'd get that on. Never mind. We can have the medium one. It's just slightly too big. Slightly too big. What we could have done, if we were doing full land clearance, is clear the other side where before I put the campsites in and built it there, and then it would have just dropped over here nicely, but never mind. It's not going to have it. I'll just try the log one, even though I believe it is exactly the same. Just try it, just in case there's some sort of difference with it, but I don't think there is. Just the shape of this starting land. Never mind. Well, we'll have the medium one then. I'll have a medium cement shop. So what I might do with the medium shop is if we had it that way around, then at the back here, I could probably get the warehouse or the delivery point in, and then we can access this shop from behind. So I could do all my restocking straight from there and in. That's quite handy. It's quite handy for everything else going out there as well then, and then we can have some other stuff on the side here. Or you have it, I guess, over here like that and utilize some extra space. Not fully sure what we're going to do. We'll see. We can build it and we can play around with it. But that is what we're going to be doing in the next episode. And that will probably be the last episode for now. We will come back in future when more content drops for the game. But as soon as we've got this shop online and filled it and decorated it, etc., then this will be it. We'll be finished. So we will do that next time rather than try and do it all and squeeze it into today's video. And then we'll put everything back and then, yeah, we'll be done. We'll have a last tour of the place and we'll be done on this game for now. So I shall leave it there then. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.